Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is my first YouTube video, first of all, and then second of all, this is a unboxing of a Dell XFR 6420. Okay, so I just got it from FedEx today, and opened it up, and I haven't seen any online, so I thought, like, you know what, let me just go ahead and do an unboxing since there hasn't been any unboxings on this particular item. So without further ado, let's go ahead and unboxing. Now you have to remember, this is my first time doing this, so and I'm actually holding the camera, as you can plainly see. I don't have a tripod or any of those goodies. So I'm going to open it up and do as best as I can not to make you guys have an epileptic seizure because of my movements. Alright, so here we go. This is actually on a phone. This is actually on a HTC 8X, if you're wondering. All right, so we got first box we got. I guess it's all the junk in your trunk stuff. All right, we got all this stuff. We got a power cable. All right, got a power cable. We got a this, I think it's the power supply. Looks like it's the power supply. Rugged style power supply. That little attachment on it. It says bottom. Bottoms up, guys. Alright, and this is the attachment to the power cable. The stuff that everybody reads. I'm sure I'll be reading that tonight. Probably on the toilet. I'm just kidding. Alright, I don't know what that is. It's some XFR stuff. Let's see what kind of goodies they got over here. What is this? XFR. This is a looks like a microfiber cloth. Why would they need that? I guess for the screen. If you guys ever get this and you get the touch screen, I guess this is for the touch screen. So if you got nasty hands, or if you're just eating Cheetos or something like that, and you get all the Cheetos on the screen, you can get that Cheeto stain off there. Okay, this is the resource media. You already know what that is. If you don't, you can go to another video somewhere else and get that. Startup features, you know, the regular rigmarole. For some reason, I don't see the OS. One of the OS is on. Let's see. It says devices and utilities. No OS. Isn't that something? You don't put an OS disk in there. Oh well, maybe Dell does something different now. I don't know. They don't tell me nothing around here. Alright, let's get to the big boy. And this sucker is heavy. Alright. Assembled in Mexico. I thought these guys only made stuff in China. Alright, let's get this thing out of here. And by the way, this machine isn't cheap. They'll run you about a good, depending on what I have, mine's about a $4,000 machine. Okay. And here she is in all of her glory. I had to say all of her glory because that just sounded so medieval. Alright. I know it sucks that I'm doing this with one hand, but you know what? When you're a new guy on this thing, you know, and depending on how many hits I get or hits I don't get, then I'll do another one, and I'll start buying stuff that, you know, to make that nice professional video. But until then, we'll just do it this way. Oh God. Okay, hang on one second, guys. I gotta get that off. I can't get it off another way. Hold on. Alright, that didn't go anywhere. Okay, here she goes. Here she is. This is the Dell XFR. Let me focus here. This is the Dell XFR 6420. I had the 6400, but it didn't work out for me, so I ended up going for the 6420, and that's how she looks. Give you kind of an overview of everything here. I know people are like, you know, I've seen the top part, but what does that bottom part look like? Maybe, you know, maybe one or two people want to see that bottom part, so I'll flip it over. Now, of course, my service tag is on here, so I'll probably have to cover that up, but, you know, I'm sure we can do this without having the service tag exposed. For all of you knuckleheads out there. Now here's the bottom part. Everything is the aluminum magnesium chassis. I think they have some type of new poly magnesium chassis that was supposed to be better than the magnesium chassis, but that's pretty much the basis of the chassis. It's like a magnesium ISK type of chassis, I'll say that. The ISK is the part that I don't know specifically what the new poly part, so I don't want to give you guys the wrong information. I'm sure you guys seen the other videos where they actually, you know, go through the ports and everything, so I think you guys pretty much already know the ports, but just in case, if I can even get it on a, hang on one second, guys. Okay. So, let's see if I get in the light. I might not be able to get in the light. And if not, I don't want to give you guys any bad. Okay, so you see your ports there pretty much. Let's open them up here. You got your hard drive port there. Actually, that's a SSD. I got a 128. And it's basically, you know, the little attachments that you just put in there. The blue attachment there is actually, you tap that and it actually pops out. You see that you have your serial ports there. You have an old school port, like for, I guess, for like faxes or whatever. Then you actually have a monitor port there. Your monitor ports there. So I guess if you're doing any type of you know, using different monitors, or you want to, you know, have this, you know, on another screen, you could actually use that. I think the PCI. I'm not sure. Forgot the name of the port, but it's the other from DVI. It's not DVI. The other one. It's actually the one with the blue tip cable. So I'll think of it later. But anyway, so those are your ports there. All right, now close those up. There's your vent for I guess for heat dissipation. Instead of it actually going from the bottom, it actually dissipates from the side. I guess that also helps for if it gets submerged or anything like that, or is it's in water. I've heard that the heat dissipates from the side. It actually gives it better, as far as for heating, heating and dissipating heat. It's better for that. Let me see here. Flip it over around this way. Other sides, you have the HDMI section, which is there, the HDMI, and also the eSATA. So if you want to hook up, I guess, a a monitor that has HDMI or eSATA, anything that eSATA, data transfer, you could actually do that. And also it has a from what I hear, you could actually take that out and swap that out with another optical drive. You also have some USB ports there, as we can see there. And you can you can actually pop that out, and then actually the drive will come out. Now, from what I've been hearing, you can actually swap that out with I don't know, with like another type of device. I think you can swap them out and put maybe like some storage in there or something like that. You can actually remove the DVD and actually put like some type of storage device in there. So not really sure on that. I think you have actually a 3.5 audio jack with that, so you can actually access that as well through these ports. And also these ports they're covered. You see this little foam right here, little foam. It's like a foam, and I guess that is actually for like if it gets wet or anything like that. When you close it up, it actually gives it a sealed. It actually gives it a sealed. It seals it up. It actually seals it up for if it actually gets wet or without water or anything like that. So sorry if I'm saying like a lot, but I mean, I'm kind of new, so hopefully you guys can understand that and be patient with me. Okay, let's get to the back of this sucker. All right, back part. What do we have here? Back parts, we have the power. That's your power slot where you actually plug it up to power. So that's pretty self-explanatory. Back here we have the battery, and it looks like they gave me an extra battery. Extra battery comes with it, so that's kind of cool. I didn't think that was going to come with the extra battery, but that is actually cool. So that's where your battery goes, and that's pretty much, I mean, I'm sure everybody knows that, but just in case for some people don't, there goes your Ethernet port there, for if you guys want to get that LAN connection, that good hard connection, Alright, let's go ahead and close that puppy up. Alright, let's go ahead and open it up. You're going to see what it looks like when you open this puppy up. Come on, one hand, man. All right, and this is the meat and potatoes, as they so plainly say. This is the inside. This is the inside of the actual computer itself. When I watch videos when they're doing reviews, I like to actually get up close and see the actual craftsmanship of anything that you're reviewing. So I will try to do that as well here, so that you will actually see the craftsmanship. And let's focus here. You can't see the craftsmanship if I don't focus well, or autofocus, I guess. So that's the fingerprint reader. That's actually I guess it's a cool feature to have. If you're in that security type of environment, which I will be in. That has the power button. Those are the buttons. Now, on my last one, I actually had the rubberized buttons. I didn't really like that too much, just because, like, when you're typing, I like that mechanical type feel. And when you have a rubberized feel, it doesn't really, it's kind of hard to, like, make sure that you push certain buttons down, and I just didn't like it. Didn't like it at all. So that's the overall look of this inside. Really tough. Really tough. Really tough. I don't know if I'll be doing any drop tests. When they do these drop tests, they're actually using demos, and I don't have that kind of money to be dropping stuff and testing it. And then next thing I know that it's not. Then I know you can drop it, but then if I do drop it, then you know, and then something happens, and then you know, so until I start getting, you know, big time, you know, I'll start doing the dropping and stuff like that. I did not get a webcam. Did not get that. Just for security purposes, you don't really, for what I do, you don't really need a webcam. So anyway, that's pretty much the overall gist of the XFR 6420. Just want to give you guys a gist of that. It also comes to like a little pen. I'm sorry, there's a SSD um, that comes with that. You can actually, you know, pop that out and put in if you want to, you know, store more memory or anything like that. Also comes with a pen, as you can see, a little pen holster there. I don't think I'll be using that, but you know, then again, you never know. So anyway, guys, I will be uploading this to my uploading this, and hope you guys like this. And if you don't, I'm sure you guys know how to slam people. So, but if you do, just, you know, give me a thumbs up or whatever you want to do, or let me know. You got any questions, just ask, and I will really appreciate that. Thank you guys, and you guys have a wonderful day. Bye bye.